Hello everyone, welcome to the Facebook live session with Nippon India Mutual Fund. Today we are going to discuss a unique feature offered by Nippon India Mutual Fund, that is Nippon India SIP Insure facility. So what is this SIP Insure facility? Nippon India SIP Insure is a systematic investment plan coupled with a life insurance cover. The idea behind this unique feature is to ensure fulfillment of your long-term goals even in case of an unfortunate event. The life insurance cover is provided under a group term insurance policy. The premium of this insurance cover will be borne by us, that is Nippon India. So this cover is a free of cost feature provided to you as investor. The life insurance cover is provided to all individual investors opting for Nippon India SIP Insure feature for all the designated schemes. It helps to encourage individual investors to save and invest regularly through systematic investment plan and help to achieve their financial objective without any hindrance. So who all are eligible for this Nippon India SIP Insure? Firstly, it is only available for an individual investor. It is not available for any other mode of holding, that is HUF or a corporate. Then the investment under SIP has to exclusively mention that the SIP is under Nippon India SIP Insure feature. There is an age criteria for the eligibility of Nippon India SIP Insure. All individual investors who are between the age of 18 years and 51 years are eligible under this unique Nippon India SIP Insure feature. In case the systematic investment plan is in the mode of multiple holder, then only the first unit holder will be eligible for the insurance cover. And lastly, SIPs under micro SIP will not be eligible for Nippon India SIP Insure. So the mandatory information that you as investor need to provide us to subscribe under the Nippon India SIP Insure feature. First is your date of birth of the first holder. Second is the nominee name, which has to be filled in the form. And third and the most important is a good health declaration. Please note that if you have any ailments at the time of declaring, please mention it in the declaration form. In case you fail to declare any ailments that you may have, there is a possibility that in case of a claim, it might get disapproved. So now let's look at the life insurance cover that is available to an investor under Nippon India SIP Insurance facility. So if the unfortunate event happens in the second year of the SIP, then the sum assured will be 10 times the monthly SIP installment. If the unfortunate event happens between the third and the fifth year, then the sum assured will be 50 times the monthly SIP installment. And if the unfortunate event happens after the sixth year, then it will be 120 times the monthly SIP installment. But please note that there is an overall cap on the maximum coverage or the sum insured, that is 50 lakhs per investor across all schemes, plans and folios. So now just let me explain you how exactly the sum insured will be arrived under the clauses as explained. So for an example, if an investor has done a monthly SIP of 10,000 for a period of 7 years in our Nippon India Growth Fund, and an unfortunate event happens at the sixth year, then the sum assured will be 120 times of the monthly SIP installment. That is, in this case, it will be 120 into 10,000, which will amount to 12 lakh of rupees as the sum assured. This amount will be paid or credited to the nominee's bank account directly by the insurance company in the event of the death of the unit holder. So now let's come to an important factor when this insurance cover will cease to exist. So there are certain events and conditions under which this insurance cover will not be available to the investor. The insurance cover will cease at the end of your SIP Insure tenure. So for example, if you have done Nippon India SIP Insure for a period of 5 years, so at the end of 5 years, this cover will cease to exist. Or if the investor has attained 55 years of age, then this cover will cease to exist. If there is any discontinuation in the SIP installment before 3 years of the tenure, then this cover will cease to exist. If the investor has done any partial or full redemption under this SIP Insure, then this cover will cease to exist. If there is a default of 3 consecutive SIP installments or 5 separate default events, then this cover will cease to exist for you as investor. So certain other important points that you as investor should note, that the insurance cover will commence from the date of the SIP installment, and there will be no waiting period for the effectiveness of this cover. Second, this insurance cover will only cover natural cause of death. And lastly, as per the terms and conditions of the insurer, all SIP investors joining on or after 17th October 2021 and working with Indian Armed Forces, Navy or Air Force shall not be covered under the Nippon India SIP Insure feature. At Nippon India Mutual Fund, we have always been working towards making investment a hassle-free and a simple experience for you. Our aim has always been and always will be to provide you with a seamless transaction and a service experience. Thank you. See you again.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.